Guys, today I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to do a review on this Arrowquip on my chute, and I got a custom made adjustable alleyway I wanted to share with you guys. I looked at a lot of different options when I went to go buy my alleyway, and found a guy that would custom make them, and I was going to show you guys. So here's what I have. Got an Arrowquip Q-Catch 74. This is the first squeeze chute that we've had here on the farm. Before this, we just had head gates and custom-made makeshift alleyways. Here's the alleyway. It's 20 foot long. What made me go to this is I had a cow get down in a stationary alleyway, and I had to cut out the alleyway to get the cow out, and this was not a good situation, so decided to go with something like this. It has your side doors open up, so if for whatever reason you had to get a cow out or whatever, you have access to do that. This is made out of old used pipe. Let's get both those open. Not automatic shut, but I don't use them that often. They're just kind of there for emergencies or whatnot. I did not get a vet cage with this squeeze chute. I had that integrated here. That locks in here. Gotta adjust the alleyway a little bit narrower to get that to work, but right now it's as wide as it will go. Really like this. Also, I like these doors where you could operate them from one side, or actually you can operate them from either side, but when I had this made, the young man made it to match. A lot heavier duty than the Arrowquip, but I wanted them to function the same, so that way, once you got used to repetitions, it wouldn't be different. It'd be easy to use. This Arrowquip, I did go with the 74 series and not the 86. Not only one, it was a few $1,000s cheaper, but I didn't need the vet cage back here. The 87s will have the vet cage on the back. What I didn't like about those is that the vet cage is not adjustable. So when you're trying to run baby calves through, even if you have an adjustable alleyway, that particular 30-inch section would not allow you to be narrowed. So I like this. I can narrow everything. There's no place where a calf can come in here and turn around. Once they're head first the entire way. So these open easily, both directions. They can also be taken out. Just lift them up, and they pop right out. Slam them to shut. You can reverse them. Back in here. So if you don't like them opening this way, you can flip these around, put them in here, and they'll latch the other way. Top half opens up. Branding or whatever you need to do, or got a cow in here and you're trying to nurse a calf, the bottom opens up. I do like that. A lot of them fold down. and that creates a slick surface where calf can slide and trip. I like these doors where you can just open them up, slam them shut. Same thing here. You got a bar, it's a door, easy access to the neck area. If you're not familiar with Arrowquip, everything is auto latching, even the adjustable squeeze. And it goes down very narrow. Not sure what the specs are, but it's probably 9 inches, 9 or 10 inches. All auto. Same thing with the head gate. Just pull to open, push to shut. Head holder. Needs a little oil on it, but it's a little squeaky, but works great. Everything, again, is automatic. Another great feature to the Arrowquip is that this is not solid with these bars. When the cattle are standing on the end, looking back this way, they see light, and I believe they travel to that light easier. Only thing I've had issues with is cows and calves works great. Bulls, if they're a little broader shouldered, big neck, I have had them, this won't keep them in the best, but I normally don't work bulls very often. If we have any foot problems or anything like that, I typically take them to the vet where they've got a large turntable. Yeah, that's about it with Arrowquip. The 74, I'm not sure if they make this model anymore. Both sides are the same. So this side opens up the same as the other. I know they make a cheaper model now that it's solid on one side. But I do like the dual doors. The 86 has a rubber floor, as this one has a steel, but I don't have any issues with the steel. The guy could always put rubber flooring in there if you wanted. So yeah, here's my setup. Works great. I'll show you guys. The only thing I need to do a little work on is this corner here. I need like a alleyway, like one of those sweeps. I got quite a bit of elevation change. It's not real level here, and anything I do would have to be custom built. But eventually, I kind of want some type of different system here. But once those cattle get in here, can make the 90-degree turn, they just go right through. I mean, you just open it up, let the next one in. So hi, Duke. Daughter's little pony. So yeah, I will run some cows through here. I got about 25 head to run through right quick. And I'll put you guys up here somewhere where you guys can watch. All right, so here we go. We get the cow started in the alleyway. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get them started. I need to add on to this setup. I need to add a 90-degree tub. The the ground that it's on is not level, so I'm gonna have to end up making a custom tub. But anyhow, once I add the tub to this setup, I'm really gonna enjoy it. But as you can see, the first group just went right down. Didn't have to persuade them much. Once the first one goes, the others just typically follow. I do have that backer bar. It's not being used at the moment, but as you can see in the video, it's really not needed. Typically with the calves, that does come in handy. Your 400 to 600 pound calves, that the backer bar does come in very useful. I do shut the gate behind each cow on the Arrowquip. Just keeps the second cow from being up in the area that you're trying to work. And also, when the cow backs into that, they instantly feel that solid gate, and they typically get persuaded to go forward fairly quickly. All right, gonna bring in a second group here. As you can see, that one just walked right down. I wasn't even nearby. Had a little trouble with that red one there, but so again, I just want to show you guys how convenient the setup is. Well worth the time and effort trying to save up for it, but also just get it installed. I wish we had a setup like this growing up. It was long overdue here at the farm. All right, guys. I don't want to bore you with repetitive alleyway scenes, but just want to kind of show you quick on how it worked. It works great for me. And relatively inexpensive. It's a very good investment. A lot of times you hear about investments and it's fancy cars or a side-by-side, and those are not investments. But something like this, my dad, he ended up getting one. My grandpa, he worked for years and years. We come over here and it'd take it'd take a whole group of us and take hours, and it was always a dreadful day working cows at grandpa's. It just couldn't get the cows up, and I've made a lot of improvements. It's worked out great, and this is just a small example. It is a good investment. This is one of the first things that I did kind of splurge on. I won't even say I splurged. For example, this alleyway, I could have bought a new one. I could have bought a name brand. They do get expensive, and they get where you can add pieces. And I do wish it was a little bit longer, where maybe I could have a group of 15 cows ready. As you've seen in the video, 3, 4, it's a pretty good number. But it just runs a lot smoother. I could try to get more over here and get them shoved in there, but get 3 or 4 head up at a time through here. I've got them all down here just waiting. They just come right in. But some of these cows have never been through here, actually. But probably about half of them have. A lot of these I've raised here, so they have came through here when they were a baby, and then when they were weaned. Recently, I've kind of started a different program where I'm trying to run all the cows through at least every 6 months. But again, I wouldn't have been able to do that without this system. This helps so much. It's safer. It's stress-free on the cows. As you can tell, I'm out here by myself. Again, normally got a whole group, several of us working them, a lot of hollering and this and that, but they just kind of come right through here. There is one thing I was wanting to show you on the breastplate. There is a breastplate that goes in here. I think it's sitting over here. Where is that? Yeah, it's laying here. If you're gonna work a lot of cows, it probably would be best to bolt that in here. As you've seen in the video, possibly there were a few that got down on their knees, but this shows that handle on this side. Oh yeah, one other thing. This alleyway, I'll show you how it works a little bit. It is ran by a jack. I'm not sure if that's my preferred method. They make some that have more of a rod here with holes, and you can just kind of push on it. I think I would like a setup like that a little bit better, but the good thing about the jack is there's no rattle. It's solid, it's not noisy. But as you can see, there's pivot points. There's a pivot point there, and just this one side goes in. And then once it goes in so far, whoop, about tripped here. It does use this. This slides in, just to prevent a hole from the smaller calves getting out. But man, this is it. So I'm really impressed. I would 100% buy it again. There is another company out there that are making these squeeze chutes similar to Arrowquip. I'd be interested in looking at theirs, and possibly Arrowquip. I know when I bought this, they had reached out to me multiple times just wanting to know my input on things I did not like. They're really, they're really working with ranchers all across the country, U.S. and Canada especially, but trying to get people's input where they can improve. They're honestly, the one thing I'm not sure if I like is this piece here needs to be different material instead of being solid. When you run baby calves through here, those calves run low, and you can't see it. Their head's right here. Well, it's solid. You can't, you need to be able to, which you can open it, and then you can see to catch them. But of course, they can turn and get out there. So that is my only complaint. But again, guys, easy fix. I could probably cut this out, weld a bar in like that, and that's all it needs. Other than that, it's great. It sure beats the old preferred head gate that had the rusted handle on it. It worked great for years. One of those things, farmers find ways in hard times to make things work with what they have. But this is one thing I would sacrifice. It's almost like going from a wire gate to a swinging gate. Wire gates work, they're cheap, they've got their place, but if you're going to be using it every day, it is well worth the investment. Not only to you, but to your cattle, to your animals. Keeps them calm, relaxed, stress-free. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got any questions on it? Comment below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. It has been a few years since I bought this stuff, so I don't know if the guy that made this, if he's still making them or not, but I do know Arrowquip, they have improved. They got several different models out now, so appreciate it, guys. Until next time, thanks. What are you doing, Duke? What are you doing, buddy?